Hello, hello! Alright, we are back again. Continuing our mono blue staple budget thingy video series. Anyway. Alright, so here we are covering instants and sorceries. So blue is known for instants and sorceries. I think it's one of the things that is go-to, but we're going to try and look at some things maybe you didn't know. So again, this is the second video. If you haven't seen the first video, please do go see that. On blue creatures, but instants and sorceries, yeah. Reality shift. I think most people have seen this already, but maybe you don't know. It's only 41 cents. Exile target creature. Its controller manifests the top card of their library. The other thing I think that's worth bringing up about this card is that it was not as useful, I think, until recently. There's a lot more manifest decks, and manifest mechanic is getting used a lot more now. So here, you can manifest, you can cast reality shift on your own token creature and manifest like the top card of your deck, right? If you know what the top card is, then hey, there you go. Free casting of a spell, basically. And then hopefully you can flip the card over and get something else out of it. But yeah, this is very good for any kind of manifest deck. If you are playing a manifest deck, it gives you a lot of flexibility. Even if you're not, as long as you manifest a creature, you can still cast the creature. Right? So it is kind of like pseudo card draw as well. When you manifest it, you put it face down. It's considered a 2/2 creature. And then you flip it over, and it becomes whatever it is. You can only cast it if it's a creature, but hopefully you're able to figure out, you got a brainstorm or something that allows you to know what you're getting. Slip Through Space. I love this card. This is one of my pet cards right here. Slip Through Space. 19 cents. So this is actually up a bit from before. So, I think it was under 10 cents for quite a while. It shouldn't have been, but anyway. It is devoid. That means it has no... It's a sorcery, not an instant. Because I gotta make a mistake. It's just required. But anyway, target creature can't be blocked this turn. Draw a card. Again, card draw, so it replaces itself, and you make something unblockable. Very, very good combination, very underused. I think that people, should like this card a lot more than they seem to. So it is an evasion card. It's about make it so you cannot be blocked. Again, you want to get that big guy to do some damage. There you go. Can't be blocked. No problem then. Muddle the Mixture. So, counter target instant or sorcery. So it is the same casting cost as Counterspell with 2 blue, but it only works on instants and sorceries. So like if you're talking in a game of Commander, for instance, well, you've got 3 opponents. Someone's going to use an instant or sorcery that you want to counter, right? But even if you don't, it has Transmute. So you play, you pay 1 and 2 blue. You can discard the card and then search the library for a card that's worth the same mana value. So again, its mana value is 2. So search the library for anything worth 2. You are ultimately paying 5 to get the thing out and losing a card. So it's not cheap, but it might be worthwhile. Right? There are plenty of cards that cost 2 mana that might be very key to your strategy. So this is just another way to get that out. And again, having that kind of dual usefulness, having something that you can use in more than one way is just having options, I guess. Having options is always very, very good. And Resculpt. So exile target artifact or creature. Its controller creates a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token. This is reminiscent of Beast Within and Generous Gift. You exile only a target or a creature. or Generous Gift, it's any permanent. This has to be one or the other, and they get a 4/4. So they're getting something, you know, a 4/4 is nothing to sneeze at. It's not too bad, but it is hopefully taking a bigger threat out is what you're going for. And it exiles it as well. Again, always have exile. Someone's going to have indestructible, right? There's going to be an indestructible creature somewhere in the mix. So if you don't have something like this, you're just not going to be prepared for that. This is definitely kind of like a toolkit card. I look at it as 25 cents. It's definitely something you should have in your back pocket, if not in your deck, right? Technically, commander decks don't have sideboards, but you want this available to you. Filter out. Again, instant, return all non-creature, non-land permanents to their owner's hand. So this only costs 3, and it is kind of like a pseudo board wipe. But it doesn't hit creatures or lands. So basically, like enchantments and artifacts, which can be very useful. With this card, what you want to do is hurt your opponents more than you get hurt, is the idea, right? That's very often the case, especially in Commander. You want to just do more damage than you get. So if it's a bigger negative to someone else, perfect, you know? And if you have more enchantments and artifacts, don't cast it. Hey, no problem, right? So this is very useful against some decks. Again, this is one kind of like that toolkit card I said before, where like if you're playing against someone that has a deck that is just rife with artifacts or enchantments, just get them out. Yeah. So again, enchantment creatures it would not work on. Artifact creatures it does not work on, because it does say non-creature, right? Non-creature, non-land. It has to be not a creature. And next up, we will be looking at blue enchantments, artifacts, and planeswalkers in the next video. So that's going to be a busy one, but yeah. Thank you for watching, and please hit like and subscribe. I keep forgetting to say that all the time, but I should be saying it. So please do.